Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's 5:25 a.m. and this is how I start my day. So a lot of people wanted to see like kind of a normal day in the life when I'm not traveling the world or camping at all these really neat spots. What is my routine during the day when I'm just in the city working and living in my RV on the side street? So I'm going to take you through kind of a normal day, I guess you could say, for me, and I hope that you enjoy it. Now, sometimes my ideal day is I get up and I work out. But it's a little bit cold outside right now, and I also have a month gym membership at a really neat place. So I think I'm going to work out later today. Usually I'll do it in the morning, but I think I'm going to go work out a little bit later today. So sometimes work out in the morning, and then usually I know I can make coffee in the RV, but usually I like just to go to a coffee shop and get a coffee to kind of wake me up, you know, see people, get in the swing of things. So let's go to my favorite coffee shop, which is Starbucks. Oh, and by the way, you guys may know, but my girlfriend has her new place. She's renting a new place right now, and she has Shaw Internet. And with Shaw Internet, you get what's called Shaw Open, and it's all these wireless, I don't know how to explain it actually. Like they install routers so that you can get Wi-Fi kind of on the go. And the spot that I'm at right now, my laptop's dead, but the spot that I'm at right now has amazing Shaw Open. And so I just watched movies last night before I went to bed, and I will show you where I picked a spot to sleep. So this is where I slept last night, and like I said, I had Wi-Fi. The one thing I shouldn't have done is parked right under this light, though. It kind of kept me up. So usually I like to find a nice quiet spot. Let's actually go in my RV. Let's turn these on so you can see me a little bit. Basically, I have, when I'm working in work mode, for those who are new to the channel, I'm a tour bus driver in the summertime, but in the wintertime I get some oddball work. So right now I'm kind of filling in for somebody for 2 weeks cleaning buses. But basically when I'm working, I have 4 spots that I sleep at, and I rotate. So I'll sleep at one, sleep at the other, and then it's been 4 days since I slept at the first spot. So I don't raise too much suspicion, and I don't park in the same spot every single night. And so that's how I do it. And so that's why I didn't want to start yelling out around here, because this is one of my spots. Hey guys, I slept here the night, and then someone like hears, and then, you know, who knows, they could call the cops. I don't think the police would do anything. A lot of people live in their RVs in this area, but just to be on the safe side. And then just at the end of the street here, this is actually the ocean. And so when it's summertime and it's not dark in the morning, or when it gets light out at 4:30 in the morning, I like to wake up early and come down here and just go for a little walk along the ocean, which is really nice. But in the wintertime it's so dark, it's so cold in the morning, and you probably noticed there was a wind. So I'll do my workout a little bit later today. Sometimes I do make coffee in the morning, but like I said, other times I'll just go to Starbucks. It's just quick and easy. Also, I like their chocolate chip muffins. They're really good. But this Starbucks is right down there. And when I didn't have that Shaw Open, or the Wi-Fi, the roaming Wi-Fi that I have right now, I used to park here for hours and hours, and I would actually get the Wi-Fi from the Starbucks while I was sitting in my RV. So I would do computer work, editing and uploading right there. So I've spent a ton of time right here and in this general area. Awesome, thanks so much, guys. So, depending on what you do for work, I feel like it's a bit of a misconception that you're always, in such a beautiful spot. And lots of other RVers have talked about this before, but if I was traveling all the time and making my money online, sure, I think that there would be more glamour to it. But because I do work in the summertime, I'm driving just a couple minutes to basically my next spot to sleep, and then in the morning I'm only a minute or two from work, which is very convenient. But it's not, in the summertime, it's not a whole lot of travel. It's more just like hanging out in this area right here. And so after coffee and my workout, I come to work. Now, for those who are new to the channel, I work at a company called CVS Tours, and we're a tour company here in Victoria, British Columbia, on Vancouver Island. And so we do a lot of cruise ship work. We take cruise ship passengers up to Butchart Gardens. We have a wonderful city tour, and we have a few other tours as well that we offer. But I'm a bus driver, so I drive these big things right here, and these big double-deckers right here. But today my job is cleaning the buses. So we're getting all of these buses spotless for the beginning of May. Beginning of May is when the first cruise ship comes to Victoria. Actually the first cruise ship's in the middle of April, but beginning of May is when it starts to pick up. And so we're cleaning all these buses spotless. So I'll show you a little bit of my job today. But yeah, one thing I want to show you guys, we could just drive over here. There's a big ship over there. It's called the Cable Innovator, and it lays fiber optic lines. I believe it's from here to Japan. It's a really neat ship. We'll go take a look. And another thing I can show you is where the cruise ships come in. And I've always found it neat how close you can actually get to the ship. So our buses are parked over there, and then when the cruise ships come in, we line them up right here. And so the cruise ship parks right here. There's one that fits there, one over there, and one over there. And if it's small enough, two can fit in this area right here. And then the people come out, and then they walk down this pathway and they get into whatever bus or whatever tour they're going on. But it's a really neat place to work. There's lots going on here constantly, but let's go show you this this big ship. I know this has nothing to do with a day in the life, but I just think it's amazing that my work is right next to these amazing ships. I'm from Red Deer, Alberta, so we just didn't have the ocean, and I've been living here on the island for about 6 years now, and the ocean is still incredible to me. So now it is time for breakfast, and the neat thing about having your home on wheels is that usually I'll drive to work first, and then make my breakfast at work or in the work parking lot. And just one more thing I wanted to say, I'm really excited for this season, because last season the videos slowed down quite a bit throughout the summer months, just because I felt like this was an RV channel. So if I wasn't doing RV related things or adventure kind of things, I didn't really want to video it too much. But this season, starting the new channel, whoever wants to watch this kind of stuff can watch it, and there's just so many adventures and exciting things to happen throughout the summer, because every day of my job is so very different. All right, now it's time for some breakfast. So I wouldn't be surprised if while I'm cooking breakfast my propane runs out. I've let it run really low, and I probably have maybe 1/8 of a tank left, give or take. So we'll see how much propane we have to use for breakfast. Super simple breakfast: eggs and sausage. Sometimes I buy breakfast, sometimes I go out for lunch, sometimes I make my own lunch. But yeah, I'm at work right now, gonna cook some breakfast in the parking lot ready for work, and I work in about 30 minutes. So it's kind of just neat to be here. And sometimes when I come from out of town in the morning, it's super busy. So what I'll do, like around rush hour, so what I'll do is I'll come early, and then I'll already be here, and then I'll have a couple more hours of sleep, make some breakfast, and then go to work. Like, it's just living on wheels is very versatile, and you can just work around a lot of difficult situations that you wouldn't be able to with a home. Makes it pretty sweet. And of course, bringing your home with you to work means that you've got your house here. So say I wanted to, you know, come refill a water bottle. I've got my Brita water filter, it's all cold. Say I wanted to come for an afternoon nap, I can do that, or grab a quick snack, or go, oh no, I forgot a coat, or I forgot my wallet. I mean, you bring your home with you everywhere you go. The amount of times, you know, I don't even know if I could go back. To not have that convenience would be really tough right now, very tough. But come on, Taylor, what's the non-glamorous side? I've said this in videos before. I think this life is amazing. You know, if you're like, oh, the RV life is so tough and such a small space and you have to park on side streets and all of that, then why are you doing it? That makes no sense. Yeah, I see these videos pop up on YouTube saying why you shouldn't live in an RV and all of that. It's like, well, then don't. But why would you ruin someone else's time with your opinions? Because obviously this life isn't for you, but it's for someone like me. I love it. But an inconvenience, you could say, is that yes, my propane is getting low right now. So today, after work, I have to go find a spot to fill up propane. Is it an inconvenience? Sure. Is it any more of an inconvenience than something going wrong in a home or having to do something in a home? No, it's not. It's just a different inconvenience. So I think that a lot of people get that mixed up. You know, I want this life. So that's why I love it, because I wanted to do it. It's just a difference. If you're curious about a little bit more about sleeping on side streets and boondocking, which I'm sure if you're new to the channel, you'll have a lot of questions about, when we go find a place to sleep tonight, I'll kind of run you through where I choose to sleep. So I do have 4 spots that I love and I go to all the time, but we'll find another spot tonight and I'll kind of run you guys through my decision-making process. Oh, also, my igniter is broken on here, so I've got to use a good old lighter. And another question I'm probably going to get is showers. So I do have a shower, and I'll show you it in just a second. So same with heating up my water. I would flip this gas water heater on. I would turn my water pump on. I would wait for the water to heat up. It takes about 10 minutes. And then this is my shower here. So toilet, some storage, some fishing rods, and a shower head right there. And this is how much space I have in here. So I can get a good shower in. It's a very short shower, but it works. And depending on what I'm doing, I'll either shower every day, every second day, every third day, or every fourth day. I'm doing what I talked about in my last video. I can do everything from here, right? I can dump my food in. I can get a fork from the oh, that's a spoon. I can get a fork from the clean dishes area, kind of clean. And I can get in the fridge. Then I can just open my window here and see if any of my co-workers are here. Doesn't look like it yet. And before I start my day, either at Starbucks, usually I'll do some computer work at Starbucks, or I'll reply to a couple comments in the morning from YouTube. Great job from Ralph D. Great job. It would be great to make all buses electric. Yes, it would. He watched my 100% electric bus that we have. I apologize, but I can't reply to all of them. Although I promise, I do read all of them. But it is time for work. So let me show you guys what I'm doing right now. All right, so we are in the bus, and basically we're cleaning everything. We're vacuuming the seats. We're cleaning the floor, we're taking the seats off, and we're getting in between the seats. We're getting the walls, the windows, everything. We're making these buses look brand spanking new. So cue the bus cleaning montage. Work. Oh, home. It's lunchtime right now. It's nap time right now. I can cook food, I can hang out, I can even watch TV. I actually went and got a movie last night, Equalizer 2, so I could actually watch that right now. I love it. My favorite part. Hands down, my favorite part. That, my friends, is the glamorous side. So I will see you guys after my nap and at the end of the day, and then we'll go find a spot to sleep. Oh, that almost fell. All right, we're done work. I'm gonna skip the workout, filming it, that is, because this video is extremely long already. But there's 3 things. I'm gonna go find a spot to sleep tonight. There's 3 things that I think about when finding a place to sleep. Does it say no camping? I usually avoid those areas if it says no camping. Sometimes I'll break the rules, but a lot of the times I just avoid the areas. Number 2, I like to find an area that is quiet and that I'm not the only vehicle there. Because a lot of people think, oh, Walmarts or shopping centers, but then when everybody leaves at nighttime, you're literally the only vehicle there. So if someone's looking to like rob a vehicle, you're just very noticeable. So I like to find like smaller side streets where there's vehicle parking, there's people parking already because they have homes in the nearby area, and then if you just scooch right in, it doesn't look odd. So that, and then the third thing I always do before I park is I show up late. So sometimes, not today because I'm going to show you guys, but sometimes I'll park somewhere until like 9 or 10 at night, and then I'll go park at my sleeping area so that I'm not there during the day. I'm not there when people get home and see the big camper outside. I kind of slide in once everyone's getting ready for bed. So those are the 3 things I look for. So let's just go randomly find a spot. Literally, guys, I've gotten to the point where I'll just pretty much park wherever, but let me just go show you an example spot. Oh, and the 4th thing, you got to be level. Not so much up and down. You can be kind of up and down, and I just switch how I sleep in my bed. But side to side, if you're too sloped, because these old streets are quite sloped to the right, to the gutter, it makes for an uncomfortable night. So try to find oh, I think we found a great spot right here. Try to find a very level spot. Right where I'm at right now, I'll show you in just a second. This would be a perfect spot, and I have slept on this street, either side of the road, many, many times before. So this is all street parking here. This would be a spot that I would have absolutely no problem parking on, and it gets quiet around 8, 9 o'clock, and it's perfect. You get the odd vehicle that drives by, put on a movie, or maybe walk over to Starbucks and do some editing, and then and maybe cook some dinner, or go out for dinner, or go and get something quick, and that's it. That is my day in the life of somebody who lives on a side street. I wake up on a side street, I shower on a side street, I go to work, I cook food, I have a nap at work, and then I go and find somewhere to park, usually before I find somewhere to park to sleep. So I'll just go park somewhere, hang out, and then go to a spot like this to sleep. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or any add-ons that you'd like me to talk about, you're more than welcome to put them in the comment section below. And keep living that dream, my friend. Subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, take care, and bye-bye.